Also this morning, a major story, of course, we are covering for you. Global headlines dominating in the Middle East. The U.S. and Iran have now agreed to a ceasefire, averting what President Trump had described as a civilization-ending attack.
So the two-week deal is expected to reopen the Strait of Hormuz. President Trump posting on Truth Social, quote, "I agree to suspend the bombing and attacks of Iran for a period of 2 weeks, subject to the Islamic Republic of Iran agreeing to the complete, immediate, and safe opening of the Strait of Hormuz." Now, this all comes after a last-minute ceasefire deal last night, averting what could have been a major escalation in the conflict in the Mideast. But the terms of that agreement remain unclear. Iran, that is, has agreed to reopen the Strait of Hormuz, though questions remain about how much control Tehran will continue to exert over shipping traffic through the strait. And still unresolved, the future of Iran's nuclear program. Now, this morning, Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth called Operation Epic Fury a historic and overwhelming victory, saying Iran has been forced to the negotiating table after sustaining strikes.
You see, had Iran refused our terms, the next targets would have been their power plants, their bridges, and oil and energy infrastructure, targets they could not defend and could not realistically rebuild. It would have taken them decades, and we were locked and loaded.
Now, despite the uncertainty, oil prices plummeting overnight and markets are rallying. In fact, yesterday we were seeing those crude oil barrel prices around $110. This morning, down into the low 70s.
Now, the situation in the Middle East weighing heavy on the hearts and minds of the Iranian community here in Phoenix. We did catch up with one of the leaders here locally, Hassem Ramian. His group, Iran Liberty Foundation, helped organize a rally last month in support of the U.S. intervention in the region. He shares with us that optimism for lasting change in the region is still there. He escaped the Iranian regime, and while the opening of the strait is a positive step forward, he also says that the end goal here needs to be lasting change.
People of Iran are scared of this stopping before the regime changes, because the reality is, if this regime does not change and we stop, then we'll go back to the same routine, because you have a snake that now it's hurt and it's angry.
In a statement, Pakistan's prime minister says he is inviting both countries and their delegations to his country on Friday to continue negotiations on the agreement, adding he hopes it will lead to lasting peace in the Middle East.